morning. Good morning from Bologna, from Lunetta Gamberini Stadium here in Bologna for the upcoming game between Italy and Norway. Here with me, we have Coach Vincent Mariangonizzo. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning to everybody for this beautiful Sunday morning football, and we're going to have a good game, and we'll go right directly to our friend Manfredi Leone.
Manfredi.
Good morning from the field with Coach Jørgen Bernstad Johansen. Thank you, Coach, for your time being with us before the game. It's going to be the most important game today for you and both Team Italy because you are fighting for the 7th place. Is a good outcome for Team Norway. What's your thought about?
Well, I love the fact that there is a fight at the end of the tournament, that every team gets to fight for a spot, and that the games mean something way at the end. That's a good thing for the tournament. That's a good thing for the kids, and we have our energy back. We feel light. We had some good practices, and I really think we're going to bounce back from the performance we had against Finland.
What do you expect from Team Italy for today? Probably they had to change something after the 2 losses they got with Spain and Denmark.
Well, I expect the things we have seen from them. A very, very good passing game. The quarterback is very good. The receivers are very good. And I would say that that's the strength of the Italian team by far. But they're fast, they're quick, there's athletic players, and we have to be at our best. So it's as simple as that.
Any key point on your side? Team Norway is preparing something new, something special that we can comment during the streaming?
Nothing especially new. We have just drilled a little harder on our running game to get that going because we need to be balanced on the offensive side of the ball. So our focus is going to be on getting the run game going and getting some positivity and energy in the running game.
Thank you very much, Coach. Thank you. Good luck for the game. The line is yours. I will catch the Italian coach in a minute and then we'll be back to you.
So, Vinny, what do you expect for the upcoming game?
Well, I think the key is going to be the matchups between the 2 quarterbacks. I think Rossi's got to jump back and jump back from the defeat against Spain. They've the connection between him and Rinaldi are very important. And like the connection between Meyer and Lean, they have to be spot on.
Yeah, so it's going to be a game where the passing game is going to be important. It's going to be a factor.
Is determining. There's no run game on either side of the ball up to now.
Here we are, Coach Luca Lorandi from the stands. Our camera catching us. So ready for this game. It's going to be tough because Norway said we are here to win. So what happened?
Well, I think everybody's here to win. That's what we try. Of course, we have had a couple of games that often are not satisfying us, but we keep running and we keep looking for a good performance up to now.
I think Italy was performing quite well during 2 of the 4 quarters, both games. Sometimes missing something, some drops, some execution were not completely well done. But we have a playbook, we have a good player, skilled player. So I think we have a recipe to win this game.
Well, in general, we have a possibility to play any game. Much depends from the execution level. We had a serious problem, of course, on the front 7. That's due to mainly physical reasons. So we couldn't express our running game as we want. We had to rely on our passing game, so we get a little bit more predictable than expected. We still have very good players in that position, quarterback and receiving. And so I think at least we enjoy a good passing game and a good level of football anyhow.
And what about the kids? The feeling they're having actually, because we understand that after losing 2 games they can be a bit down, but what's going on?
No, kids are never depressed. They like to play football. We love to play football. So that's a good place where to be and where play this game. We will play this game as good as we can. Obviously, we are not used to this level of tournament. That's a real and a good startup for learning how to play international-wise with very, very good teams as our Norway or any other team in this tournament.
This is for sure something new because Italy and Norway never played before, so it's going to be an interesting and tough game. Thank you, Coach. Thank you for your time. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to catch some of the other actors of this event, so if I can be ready again on from field, I will ask you the line.
Thank you very much, Manfredi. Coach V, what about the defenses?
Well, I think the Italian defense has to step it up a little bit. They really took a lot of punishment from the the Spanish running game. I think probably one of the main problems was that Calbucci, the very strong linebacker from Bologna, did not play. Tiberio Calbucci was out with an injury, a non-football injury, but could not play. On the other hand, Norway played against a very, very physical Finnish team that dominated the offensive line and the defensive line. So I think there are good players on the Norwegian front seven, but I think they have to try to step it up also because they played a very physical and tough game against Finland.
Well, we know that Italy lost both games. Do you think that this is going to be a part of the experience these young guys going to have? Do you think it's going to be useful for their future? We're talking about before the game. We're talking about the Packers.
Yes.
And Vince Lombardi said, "You never know what it means to win if you don't lose."
Exactly. That's part of the growth is experiencing both sides, the winning and the losing, unfortunately. But the sad thing about it is that Italy played at home, with a beautiful organization. I think the organization here did a great job, and Fidaf and Angelo Piccolella and everybody here involved did a great job.
It was an outstanding effort.
And the problem is, the Italian skill positions are great. Good, probably the best quarterback in the tournament with Rossi, and of course, you have Rinaldi, Adalberto Rinaldi, that's going to be a Division I receiver. So I don't know. It's a little bit of an occasion that kind of fell on the wayside. But hey, it's a learning experience. People will grow. These young guys will come forward, and it's all positive. At least you participated. That's important.
Yes, you gain experience that's going to be useful in the future, I guess, because
Yes.
there is a constant growth. So you experience losing, and then you know what it feels to win.
Yeah, and another thing that needs to be taken into account is that these tournaments are real grueling. I mean, 3 games in 1 week of American football are not easy, and not everybody is used to that. So I think, for going on to the future, it's going to be a positive experience.
Yeah, because playing in national teams, it's also tough because the coaches don't have the chance to have the players all through the year. So there is a limited amount of time to dedicate to these people, to make them play together, to make them grow together.
That's where the coaching and the managerial part is fundamental, because you got to put the players in position to be able to play together, to practice, and to find a right mesh between them. And so that's, the key to this is how you practice, how many times you practice, and that you take advantage of every minute you have available.
Well, you talked about the quarterback Rossi. Was really impressive, but DNA doesn't lie.
No, I mean, Rossi's dad, which we know very well, was a very good quarterback in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the son, Davide, is just stepping in his father's footsteps. And, you live and eat football. So it's fantastic. So Rossi's has a nice career in front of him.
But I was also impressed because I had the chance to see him play twice by the Swedish quarterback. He's absolutely outstanding. I mean, because he's very physical, but he's also very accurate, and he has very good receivers. I think they're going to play for the first place tonight.
It's going to be a beautiful game, I think, tonight. The Swedish quarterback is strong, big, and quite accurate. I mean, it's for a young player like that, it's amazing how when it's time to take the right decision. The Swedish quarterback the other night against the French team did not make any mistakes.
They were very impressive.
He ran when he had to run the ball. When he had to just take the ball and cough it and hold on to it, he would just hold on to it, and then he made some very key plays.
Yeah, but he also had a lot of time because his offensive line protected him perfectly. He had a lot of time to select the plays.
Excellent. It's like we were saying. The preparation and the coaching is very, very, very important, and the Swedish coaching staff is a very good coaching staff. With, it also helps to have an excellent offensive line. I mean, the kids on the offensive line technically were very well prepared and very good athletes. Let's not forget about that.
I've seen a lot of athleticism on both sides of the ball, on defense and offense as well. And they made the right decisions at the right time. It wasn't easy to face France because they were a very, very good team.
I mean,
and they shut them down.
The French team was very physical, and they did something very important. The defense did the right thing the whole game. I mean, they were very, very, very disciplined. They followed their assignments. Everybody stayed at home. Things that you have to do against a wing T. And they were able to stop because if the French had a lot of time of possession, almost double that of Sweden.
Yeah.
But the important thing was that the Swedish defense bended, but it didn't break.
Yeah.
I mean, when it was time for a big play, the Swedish defense stepped it up. I know they tried a few different things like the reverse and the inside reverse, the outside reverse. A series of difficult plays to stop, but at the end of the day, I mean, they were all at home and they did a great job.
But also penalties were a factor because
penalties were terrible.
Yeah, they killed the game.
Yeah, the French were, we counted the last 5 from the 10th minute of the 4th quarter to the 5th. They had over 60 yards of penalties.
So we're ready to give the line back to Manfredi.
Thank you, friends from the stands. I'm on field with Massimo Terracina, a great friend of us, and she is the voice of Lunetta Gamberini Stadium during this event. Thank you, Max, to give your voice and your skills to this event on this field. So I'm really pleased to show your face and who you are to our public, because you did a great job here, and we are really happy to say thank you, Massimo. He is a player, he was playing Warriors Bologna some weeks ago, I don't remember, a few one. So give your comment about this experience.
Well, thank you for calling me she, and anyway, I am glad that this wonderful field could host this tournament, this event. I was very pleased to comment the game from the Nordic part of the schedule. So they were really great, staging great games, and nice people that were supporting them. So it was really a pleasure. I must say that the organization, and I'm very critical usually, so you know me maybe a bit, someone of you at least, and they did a very good job. So unfortunately the season is a holiday season in Italy, and Bologna is almost empty, and we didn't have all the people that this tournament deserves. But okay, it was a good experience, and thank you for being my guests.
Thank you, Massimo. You did a great job. He is the real journalist, not me. I'm just a volunteer in this, so it's an honor to stay with you, actually. And we will follow all the day long, because it's going to be very long, 4 finals. This is just the first one and never start yet. So not start yet. So thank you again, and be ready to present the teams.
It will be a long day, and as someone posted on Facebook, which is a kind of Bible for those kind of events, let's start with the breakfast bowl, then we go on with the lunch bowl, then the snack bowl, and the very big final will be the dinner bowl. So, number one, everyone, thank you to the television crew, which did, I think, an outstanding job making possible to all Europe to follow this event. Thank you, guys.
So the restaurant is fully booked for this long day. The line is yours. We'll be with you in a few minutes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Manfredi. Thank you, Massimo, for this outstanding job. So we already now in a few minutes the teams will take the field.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here now we hear Massimo's voice all over the stadium. So. Well, the temperature is quite good here in Bologna now. It's not that hot.
No, it's a perfect day for football.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very long day, as our friend said before, because from morning to the evening, you can see 4 games today.
From 9 in the morning to probably around midnight tonight.
Yeah, so it's a very
That's
long day.
A lot of football in August.
and now,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
So
we start with the
now ready
presentation
to
of the first team on
present
field,
the
who will be
the crew,
officials.
the officials, and now
We are ready to play the final for the 7th and 8th place between Norway and Italy. The field is perfectly set up and everything is ready for the first final of the
and here comes the crew,
game.
ladies and gentlemen. See that take the field now.
So concerning the officials that are stepping onto the field, that was perfectly prepared by the team set it up by FIDA and IFAF. We have, starting with the referee, John
Here comes the referee, John Hentens. Then the umpire, Pettu Hautala. The center judge is Greg Evers. Lineman Andras Pibil. Line judge Omer Sela. Field judge Francesco Mariotti. Side judge Giacomo Marcuccetti. And the back judge Corrado Camossa. So here's the crew. And in a few minutes, both teams are going to take the field.
Put my paper online. We're ready to present the first of the two contenders that will be stepping on the field with this wonderful rock music. We are welcoming, please Margherita.
So, Norway is going to take the field now. They are entering the field with that flag. So now we're going to present the starting defense.
For Team Norway, now is the time to introduce to you the starting lineup for the mighty defense. Starting from cornerback.
Now is the starters for Norway. Number 48, Kasper Dusterud. Number 45, Herman Ostingen. Number 56, Sverre Nordi. Number 55, Markus Setereng. Number 93, Kasper Latkowski. Number 91, Daniel Lieslöf. Number 6, Lars Martin Nielsen. Number 52, Elias Aune. Number 46, Jonathan Olsen. Number 54, Mads Venli. And number 44, Ola Garden. Here's the starters for Norway, who are going to play wearing the blue jersey. And in a few minutes, our national team, blue team, is going to take the field.
For the 7th and 8th place. So now it is the time to welcome on the game field the blue team, national Italian team, which will get ready to enter with all the team. Blue team, Italy!
Now, here comes the blue team, ladies and gentlemen, wearing their white jersey, So we're now gonna announce the starting offense for our team. Here they come.
So with the white jersey, the Italian team, and we're ready to present you the starting lineup from the national team. Again, defense. So, number
77, here comes the defense, Edoardo Perbellini. Number 55, Eric Menghini. Number 74, Samuele Marotta. Number 3, Rocco Zucchelli. Number 82, Manuel Bulgeroni. Number 54, Ariel Natale. Number 38, Rami El Mekri. Number 48, Fabio Cognolato. Number 44, Daniele Proietti. Number 22, Eugenio Mannato. And number 16, Ryan Lonzer. And the head coach, Luca Lorandi. Here comes the coaching staff taking the field as well with their players. So, Manfredi, what do you expect for today's game?
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a tough game. Both teams, they have to recover something about their previous games. Italy is doing well, even some execution, as we were commenting before, were not properly done. But I think it's going to be absolutely interesting because Norway is here, and they said in an interview yesterday they won these 7 plays. So we will see.
Way to the final for the 7th and 8th place.
So we're ready for the national anthems of the two teams.
This wonderful field, and we're speaking about a big applause for Marco Marco Fiordalice, Andrea De Piccoli, Luca Bozzo, Mauro Mondin, Gianluca Rigoni, Massimo Lentini, Davide Leoni, Francesco Cerna, Diego Sandré, Fabio Tortosa. Those are the guys that made this field possible to watch as an NFL game. Let me say that. So, we like to exaggerate. So now we are ready for the kickoff. Let me just remind you a couple of notes about the team which are on the field. Italy, white jersey, 3-time present at this kind of a tournament. Best placement 30-92. First game, Italy team up 0-38 in Toulon in 92 for Finland. Last game, Italy, Deutschland 50-0 in Philippines on July 17.
So we're now ready after the anthems. We are ready for the coin toss. So we'll see who's going to start on offense on the first drive.
55-0 in Vasteras in 97. Last game, Norway Great Britain 30-12. They beat Great Britain in Leeds, March 30, 2019. So very promising game. And that's what we would like to see today.
So we are now ready for the coin toss.
Just remind you some stuff about the team. Norway has a passive of 72 yards to rush, 231 pass, 159 in the two games is a total offense for Norway. The defense allowed 234 yards on rush and 485 on pass.
Gentlemen, welcome again in the beautiful city of Bologna. We have a great field, great weather, make it a great game. Play for the win, but keep it safe and keep it fair. As the visiting team, you have the option on the coin toss. This is heads, and this is tails. This is heads, and this is tails. Please make your call.
Coin toss.
Heads is called.
Heads is called. It is heads.
Receive.
You want to receive?
Sir.
What side do you want to defend?
This side.
You go stand there.
So Norway won the coin toss and they decided to
Norway
receive.
won the coin toss.
Take the ball right
and
away.
chose to receive.
And try to set up a feeling between quarterback Meyer and Lean right away. I think they're going to try to put the ball in the air right away.
So Italy will start again with a kickoff and Norway will receive the ball. So they're going to start on offense for the first drive of the game. So we're now ready to see what the kicking team is going to do. They're taking the field right now.
Another key thing today, Diego, is who has really worked on special teams in the last few days. We haven't seen great special team play except for the French. The French had very good special team play, especially on the return phase of the game. Let's see if these teams have worked on special teams during the last 2 days.
Yeah, we'll see it's gonna be a factor in this game. So we're now ready for the kickoff.
Is receiving the ball.
See the kicker is ready to kick the ball away. Number 35.
We are about to start his 7-8 plays final.
Jacopo Zanga.
The game is on!
It's a squeak kick, it's a very low kick.
It's a squeak kick from Italy.
Received by number 52 of Norway.
That's an interesting choice. It gives Norway great field position right away.
So they're gonna start with the first drive from their own 42.
So Meyer is starting the game. Very good choice, I think. I think they pulled him a little too quickly from the Finnish game.
So they started with a run. It's going to be
Very well
second and
stopped
4.
anyway from the right side of the defense.
It was a good run to start, Vinny.
Yeah, they did something that they couldn't do against the Finnish team. They started with a run right away and had some pretty good success.
So he gets a snap. He throws the ball, but it was an incomplete pass.
He was looking for lead 85, which he wasn't able to connect with against Finland because of double coverage.
Erlin is a very good receiver, but there was a very good coverage by our defensive backs.
And the ball was a little bit overthrown.
Yeah. Once again, a pro set for Norway. 3 receiver set. Now once again it's a run for number 31. He runs off tackle.
Very big game. Very big game.
It's a very good run. It's a big gain on the run.
Wow, the Norwegian offensive line really started well today.
Yeah.
Gave Meyer some time, and they're allowing their offense to run the ball, which they weren't able to do against Finland.
Also, the blockers really did an outstanding job allowing him to get a lot of yards. Once again, a pro set for Norway. 3 receivers. It's an incomplete pass. Intended receiver was number 82, Adrian Xavier Nurut-Gobel.
The ball was in a good position. The receiver just missed the ball.
Yeah. He just tipped it. He couldn't hand it. Couldn't grab it.
3 front linemen set from Italy. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for Norway. Now once again from the pro set. He gets a snap. It's another run from number 31. He runs off tackle, but this time there was a very good coverage by the linebacker.
We don't see Tiberio Calbucci on the field, so that's an important loss because Tiberio is a very good inside linebacker. But Italy's got a 3rd and 8 now. Let's see what Norway's going to call.
Gets a snap. He throws it. Number 81, but it's an incomplete pass. He tried to catch the receiver on the right side of the field, but the ball was too long.
And he overthrew the ball again, so that's...
So we're approaching a 4th down.
So now it's going to be a 4th and 8 to face for Norway.
For the Italian defense that
Let's see what they're going to do.
A couple of times, but now stood up. So Norway
early wake up
courageously went
because
for
they had to
They
wake up
decided
at
to
5
go for
o'clock
it.
this morning, so probably they are not in the field.
So he tried to play it by the hand. Gets a snap, stays in the pocket. And here comes the sack! They almost stripping the ball. Number 77.
Great play by 77.
Eduardo Perpellini.
Very, very good play.
So the first drive Norway comes to an end with a sack. A very, very good job by the Italian defense this time.
Great pressure. I think Meyer held on to the ball a little bit too much, but it was very good that the defense kept on going, and didn't give up on the play.
Yeah. So now here comes the offense for Italy on the field. We'll see what Rossi is going to do with his teammates. They start from the shotgun. We have 4 receivers set. Rossi from the shotgun. He gets a snap. It's a play action, but the pass was incomplete. The ball was tipped by one of the Norwegian defender, number 6, Lars Martin Nielsen.
Yeah, Nielsen had also a pretty good game against Finland. The Norwegian defense played well for the first half, and then unfortunately the size just wore them down.
It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for Italy now. Once again from the shotgun. It's a 4-receiver set. Many motion. Ball goes to number 9. Runs off tackle. And it's a very good gain. A first down for number 9.
Nice run by Tinconi. Very strong young running back from the Jaguari Torino.
As well, the offensive line did a good job opening the gap on the left of the line, and the running back was able to catch the light and follow for a first down.
Very good play. Looks like the offensive line is starting to get a little rhythm.
Yeah. He followed the blockers and had a very good gain on the ground. Once again, Rossi from the shotgun. Many motion. Ball goes to number 49, and it's another very good gain. He goes right, and it's another first down for Italy.
Alessandro Provelli, very well done.
Very good plays, very smart running, and running right at the Norwegian defense.
So we were talking about the NFL, and one of the golden rules is establish the run, and then you can put the ball in the air.
I think the success to any team is that you have to have a basis of being able to run the ball. And if you can't run the ball, then you're putting too much pressure on your
from the shotgun.
Passing game.
It's another run, but this time the Norwegian defense reacts very quickly and shuts him down. Once again, Lars Martin Nielsen with a tackle.
Just a very good football player, Lars Nielsen.
Yeah.
Very solid and technically very prepared.
So it's going to be a second and long for Italy now. There was a tackle for loss on the previous play of the game. So let's see how they're going to face it. Now pistol offense and 4-receiver set for Italy. So Rossi stays in the pocket, he throws, and he finds his receiver, number 87.
Alberto Rinaldi, Division I, Michigan, young prospect. What an athlete, what a great young player. And he's going to have a great opportunity to play with the Wolverines in the Midwest in the Big Ten, where I come from.
Absolutely a great player. He did a nice job with one-hand catch in the game versus Spain.
So Italy is moving the chains and keeping the drive alive with his catch. Rossi gets a snap, finds the gas, his receiver, number 86, Andrea Costanzi. His substitution, number 9 comes in. Tommaso Tenconi is taking the field now. Now Italy's in the huddle, so they're gonna decide what to do on the next play of the game. Rossi from the shotgun. A 4-receiver set. Number 49 is in motion. A toss. And he runs right straight. It's a very good gain on the run.
Very smart run by number 49. He started outside and cut inside and followed his blocking lanes. Just technically very good run by the young man.
In this first drive, Italy is mixing up the plays. Run. It's kind of balanced, you know, both running and
very good
throwing.
way to attack this kind of defense and try to get a rhythm and try to take out the defensive pressure from Nielsen right away.
And now Rossi gets a snap. The line goes to number 28. And it's touchdown! Touchdown, Italy!
Andrea Allegretti on the touchdown. Nice, smart, hard run. Very good. Very nice drive by the Italian national team.
Good to say the offensive line were Ficcarelli, Carpignano, Guillet, Rodriguez and Martinelli. They were driven the drive for Team Italy.
So Italy puts the first points on the board, and now we're ready to see the extra point. So and it's good. So now the score is 7-0 to Italy. A very successful first drive for the blue team.
The blue team set up a nice mix of run and pass, good rhythm. The offensive line did smart, and the main thing is there were no penalties. When there are no penalties, guys, it doesn't take the offense out of their rhythm. So it was very well put together offensive drive.
Today the sun is going to be an issue for Team Italy because they are home under the sun on this side of the field, while the Norway today is on the shade actually because it's very early. So we will see later.
The temperature is good.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is kind of weird here in Bologna in August.
Yeah, absolutely. But August is hot in Italy, as you know.
And Bologna usually is really hot.
Really hot.
And humid too.
It's
So
really hot in the summertime and really cold in winter. Yeah.
Not as cold as in Milwaukee, but it's cold. Cold and humid.
Definitely, yeah. Humid especially. So Italy is now ready to kick off the ball. This time it's a long one. It's got by number 44. He follows the wedge. He's now on the left side. It's a very good return.
Very good return by the Norwegian team. The Italian gunner missed the tackle, or else it could have been, stopped 20 yards before. But anyway.
So they're starting from their own 39.
Good field position for the Norwegians again.
So now we're going to see how Norway is going to respond to the first lead from Italy.
Italy is supposed to play again a 30 defense.
From the shotgun, quarterback, and it's a keep. So he runs on his own, and it's stopped by number 22.
Eugenio Mannato.
The
Italian
cornerback.
defense is having a little bit of a tough time stopping the run. Meyer's Meyer's a very good athlete.
Yeah.
This young man's a wide receiver that started as a quarterback, went to play wide receiver in the first division in Norway, and now is back playing quarterback. So he's a special athlete.
Yes, this shows his versatility. It's a 3 receiver set for Norway. It's a play action number 83. Just keeps the tackle, then comes the reaction of the Italian defense, but it's a first down for Norway.
I have to comment that we have 6 minutes left because as we are asked by the chat, there's no time left on the screen, but it's 6 minutes now, 5:56 clock running.
So Norway's crossed midfield, and they're in the Italian territory. Once again from the shotgun, man in motion. The ball goes to number 86. He runs off tackle. Gets on the right. And it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Norway. Norway immediately responds, but there are a couple of flags on the
There's going to be two penalties,
playground.
I think, a holding and maybe a personal foul.
So we're waiting for the call by the referees.
And I think it's probably after the first down. I don't know how they're going to call it.
We have two.
It's maybe a holding. Let's see.
Yeah, probably it's the same penalty with the two flags thrown by two different officials. It's a long discussion. If it's a penalty against Norway, it's a bloody one.
Oh yeah, it may have nullified the touchdown. So we're waiting for the call.
Talking about very heavy penalties, like the other night that the French on the interception.
They were killing.
They would have scored. They scored and got the penalty, got the touchdown called back.
Yeah. he could have turned the game around.
Oh, for sure.
During the play, holding by the offense, number 82. This is a 10-yard penalty. It remains first down. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by the offense, number 82. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness by the defense, number 44. This penalty is offset. First down.
So we have 3 penalties on the same play.
No,
A holding against Norway and an unnecessary
correction, the
roughness,
first foul was a
and
personal
fouls,
foul, not an
both
unnecessary
Italy
roughness foul.
and Norway. So these
was
2
an
latest
unnecessary
penalties
roughness
are
foul,
offset, so it remains a first down.
That's what we were talking
And it's
about
still first
before.
down.
I mean, the
No
penalties are
first
going to
down.
kill you.
Yeah.
And took a touchdown off the board. So this is going to come back to haunt Norway.
Yeah, as you said, it's a bloody penalty.
And at the end of the play, we got an unsportsmanlike contact, both on 82 and 44, which are totally unnecessary.
Absolutely.
Totally unnecessary.
So the score remains 7-0 for Italy. And now we see this first down from the shotgun. The 4-receiver set for Norway. And it comes
Very good play by the
a great
defense.
tackle by number 48.
48 by
Raymond Miro decided to run on his own, but it was stopped perfectly by the defense.
I think for the Italian team to win today, they have to absolutely take away Meyer, because Meyer, all the offense that Norway can produce comes through the hands of Meyer, either through a receiver when he's lined up at quarterback or receiver.
Yes, if you can silence him, the game is going to change. Once again, he's in motion and shows once again all his ability, all his skills as an athlete.
Well, he made something out of nothing. There was nothing there. His athletic ability and his feet actually
Timeout.
took a large
Injury
loss
timeout.
and gained and made a small 1-yard gain. But in any case, we have to see what the Norwegian team decides to do. Is this fourth down territory, or should they punt right away? This is it's a final, so I think you have to put your cards on the table.
Talking about the penalties, we have an average per game. Italy is about 75 yards and Norway is 77.
So they're
there's
very
something-
close.
Very close, yes. Something that can affect the game.
I think the other night we saw that the French team is winning in that category.
I think so, yes.
Because they had over almost 150 yards.
Yeah, but probably is one of the reason because they lost the game versus
Oh, for
Sweden.
sure. The only reason. I mean, the Swedish did everything right, and the French just didn't capitalize. And all the penalties they did caused very big problems to everybody, to their own team.
Actually, we are here in our position, so people at home can say hello, guys.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, we would like to give a glimpse about how the backstage is. So you will find on FIDAF TV, Facebook, some interviews about that, how this big machine is working during these days, because it's a huge organization.
And very good one, I have to say.
Thank you, Coach. There's a lot of people is working behind the scene to make this thing possible, and it's an honor for us to offer this service.
I was able to participate Thursday and today, and I have to say that FIDAF and everybody around FIDAF did a very, very good job.
Absolutely outstanding. There are many people we don't see, but they were working very hard to give you this broadcast.
The kind of neat thing that we saw, that I was in downtown Bologna yesterday, and I saw a lot of tourists that were touring Bologna, but with football gear, football T-shirts. I saw Norwegian fans, Swedish fans, Finnish fans. It was really neat to see Danish fans. It was really nice to see a lot of Nordic tourists in Bologna. It's really
fantastic.
really nice.
Yeah, well, the medical team is assisting one of the Italian players. Nothing too serious, but it's good to have people that is taking care of our young athletes. We have to say that our guests are really enjoying, and what is nice is we have all the teams in the same hotel, so there is a big community, big family. They fight on the field, but they're friends outside, and it's wonderful. And we had also an interview with the hotel personnel, so it was tough to organize this thing, but they were very happy with this because everything was running smoothly, and they were very happy. So for us, it's a honor, it's a pleasure to organize.
That's beautiful. That's what sports is.
Yeah, that's football. Football is family, is community, is sharing time, and take advantage.
Tough sport on the field, but outside the field, it's a big community of hardworking athletes and staff.
So we have a little advertisement, and stay with us. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. So we're ready for the game, for the restart of the game. It's a third down, and it's a run. Number 86, it goes left, and they tackle him, but they're short. I think they're short, Coach.
Yeah, he didn't get the first down. I think it's about a yard short.
So it's going to be a 4th and 2 for Norway. They decided to play it by hand, and it's a right choice considering the field position.
It's a territory where punting is no good and you can't do a field goal, so you might as well take a chance.
Number 83 in motion. And the quarterback is maybe calling for an audible. Gets a snap. The ball goes to number 86, and they got the first down.
There's a flag on the play. I think we have motion. We have a motion on the Norwegian team.
3 minutes, 36 seconds left, first quarter.
So we are ready for the decision, for the call from the crew, the official crew. Maybe a false start, but an illegal shift from the offensive line.
I thought I saw movement. I thought I might be wrong.
Sideline warning. Italy. Result of the play still first down.
So it's a first down and 10 for Norway.
Well, the sideline warning is, if the team area, you go beyond the team area, you're warned one time, and the second time you get a...
Number 24 is now running, and they stop him. It was a very good game. Sorry, Jimmy.
Okay, very good play by number 24. Once again, the Norwegian team offensive line is starting to get rhythm also on the ground. So it's a 1st and 10.
Once again, it's a run by number 24, and he stopped.
Stopped a little, probably short, a little short. It's 2nd and 5 and goal.
Yeah.
2nd and goal on the 5.
Yeah, you're very close to the Italian end zone. While we are 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Miro gets a snap. That's another run by number 24. But they're stopping. It's a very good tackle by number 18 from the Italian defense.
3rd and goal and about 3 yards.
It seems like this game is based more on the rush than on the pass right now.
It's going to be a 3rd down. They started with a QB sneak, but they, I don't know, maybe. So we're going to see if they get the 1st down.
2 minutes, 18 seconds, clock's running.
To the Italian goal line. So we have a 4th down and 4 yards to go.
So it's going to be a 4th and 4 for Norway.
That was a strange call with 4th and 4, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 to run a tight QB sneak. That I didn't understand.
It's a kind of weird choice.
That's just throwing away a play.
It's going to be a run, but they stop him. So it's going to be a turnover on downs, and Italy will start again on offense.
Great goal line stand by the Italian defense. They tightened up. There was no room for Norwegian running back to run. Very good, smart play. Showed a lot of heart, especially after a teammate went down. Good play by the Italian defense.
Yes, it's a very good run stopping. So Italy will take the ball back, but it's not a good field position because they're very close to their own goal line. We'll see how they're gonna manage this.
1 minute, 46 seconds, clock stop.
Rossi did a very smart thing. Snap the ball, quarterback keep to the right. Very safe play, just to gain a little bit more space.
Yeah.
And basically get a 1st down.
So get out of the hole because it was not a nice position to start from.
Absolutely not.
90 seconds to go in the first quarter. The score is Italy 7, Norway 0. From the pistol and a 4-receiver set, Rossi calls the ball. And it's a pass to number 87. What a good catch.
Rinaldi's a great player.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to have a very good future at Michigan. So that's really a honor to have a young man like this on the field.
He's a very good receiver. He's tough, but he's very technical as well. So very good hands. So just Rossi put money in the bank, as they say in the U.S.
Yeah, money in the bank, and that's a good go-to situation all the time.
2nd down, 2nd and 3 for Italy. It's a 2nd down. And in motion. The ball goes to number 9. He runs off tackle on the left, and he's contained by the Norwegian defense.
30 seconds now, still running. We expect a timeout, coaches.
3rd down.
It's going to be a 31 for Italy.
Good job by the Norwegian defense. Good gang tackle, swarming on the ball.
10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rossi goes on the run, but it's the end
of the first quarter. Yeah.
So the team is going to switch their positions.
Quarter time.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Third down and a yard. A lot of running in the first quarter. Both teams were able to run the ball quite well. Italy scored on a nice run by Allegretti and had a very good goal line stand here at the end of the quarter. So I would say that we've seen a nice old style football game, hardly fought, and good quality game.
No, I think that both teams played a balanced football because they made some plays on the run and they also threw. So it's going to be a nice game.
It was like we said in the beginning of the game. It's Meyer against the Rossi. Who's going to have the better game today?
Yeah. So it's going to be a 31 for Italy on the opening play of the second quarter.
So a quick glimpse on total offense. Norway 19 plays, 91 yards. Italy 11, 84 yards.
So very even, well-fought game, I'm afraid.
Absolutely. Yellow run.
Inside
Costanzi.
reverse.
It's a reverse play that pays off. Number 86 got the first down. Andrea Costanzi.
Costanzi is a very good athlete, not a lot of size, but a lot of speed. And a smart player, can find holes and is a good receiver, very smart, good route runner.
It was a very good call by the coaching staff. It was the right choice.
Running, yeah, they were running, just, a little change of pace. It was a good call.
Pistol offense and a four receiver set for Italy now. Rossi gets the ball, stays in the pocket, throws, and the catch is made by number 49, Alessandro Brovelli, tight end.
Brovelli is a good size athlete. The Norwegian defense is giving that inside play. And good throw by Rossi also. Very precise.
It's going to be a 2nd and 4 for Italy now.
Brovelli is 1 meter, 80 centimeters, 86 kilos from Scorpions, Varese, 2nd division.
Now the ball once again to number 86. It's a very good run on the inside, and it's a first down.
The defensive ends are giving up the reverse. The Italian coaching staff saw that these ends are boxing quite deep, and they're running the reverse underneath the ends. So that's a good call.
Yeah.
So the Norwegian ends have to squeeze down a little bit to take that away. And they're running at number 95.
So they're trying to get around the hook zone.
Yeah.
Once again from the pistol, 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi is waiting for the snap. Takes the ball, stays in the pocket. The ball goes to number 86 again. It's a diving catch.
Yeah, a bit short.
Costanzi has touched the ball a lot this drive, so he's a good athlete, good skill position.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2nd and short. It's going to 2nd and 9. Costanzi is now going out of the field.
Rossi actually has a 4-on-5, no interceptions. 5-on-6. Updated by the live stats. Thank you, service.
Number 9 in motion. Ball goes in. This time the defense reacted promptly, but there is a flag on the play. It was a tackle for loss, but we're waiting for the call from the officials.
While we have 9 minutes 26 left, the second quarter.
sideline infraction. Italy, 15-yard penalty, third down.
Oh, that's a bad penalty. Terrible penalty.
Yeah, it's a bloody one.
There is always a fight along the sideline between coaches and referees, and it's not so easy to find the right spot where to stay. So, but probably in the Italian leagues, we allow too much to the coaches to stay and step on the toes of the officiating crew, and this is not a good thing.
Yeah,
It's a second one.
yeah, it's a second. It's, you know, they were already warned. I think that's a little bit sad that the team lost 15 yards because of something that did not happen on the field.
So he said he's gonna face a third and long. Rossi from the shotgun gets the ball, stays in the pocket, and he throws it to number 87. It's an incomplete pass. He couldn't keep possession of the ball.
Alberto was making an incredible job fighting for the ball.
I think great play by everybody, by Rinaldi, but the two young defenders, number 4 and number 44 for Norway, did something incredible.
There was no penalty on the game, but both the defensive back and the safety as well protected very well the pass. And
I think if Adalberto would have caught the ball, it would have been a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because he was in a full run. If it was a little bit more full, the ball had a little bit more air on it, that would have been another touchdown.
So now Italy is ready to punt the ball away. It's not that long for a punt. There is a flag down.
And we would also like to say good morning to our friends Arcangeli and Schwetz.
Oh, thank you very much for these greetings.
And thank you for watching us.
Yeah, sure. I'm following the chats online, so sometimes we can have interactions with our attendants.
That's wonderful.
If I remember well, Stefano Schwetz is watching us from the US.
Yeah, I think so.
Personal foul.
Yes, and Ugo Arcangeli,
Roughing the kicker.
Very good quarterback. The
Better defense.
For many,
It's a
many
15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And while we were chatting with our friends, the referee called first down, automatic first down, probably unnecessary roughness on Panther.
Well, we were talking about stupid penalties.
Here's another one.
The first one, the one on the sideline was pretty stupid, but this one is even as stupid.
Yeah, something that can affect coaches' behavior and
that's terrible.
Mental health.
So it's a balanced game on that side as well.
9 minutes, 1 second left, second quarter.
Man in motion, number 86. And he gets the ball, he runs off tackle, and it's a very good run. The running game is working for Italy, coach.
Yeah, no, I think they are changing with this end around. Better than go dive directly, and probably this make some mismatch with the Norwegian defense. They are not able to contain on the outside, so it's paying.
Yeah, it's paying. The outside linebackers and ends are going too upfield, and they're taking advantage of that.
So it's going to be a second down for Italy. Pistol offense and a 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi is waiting for the snap. Gets the ball. Stays in the pocket, under pressure, and he's sacked.
Number
45.
Very good blitz.
Herman Ole Hakon Östengen. It's a very good penetration, and Rossi was sacked.
It was a big play by the Norwegian defense. I think they have to make up a little bit for the mistake they made on the punt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's going to be a third and long for Italy now after the sack. And we are 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the half. Italy's gonna call for a timeout.
7 minutes, 33 seconds left, second quarter.
Timeout. Italy.
Italy
First
timeout.
charge timeout.
Remember you that the score is Italy is leading 7-0. So Italy is about to restart the game with a third down on their own 43.
Now we have some differences between this game and the previous game played by Italy. Russia's is 12 plays for 66 yards. And passing, Rossi has a 5 on 7, 37 yards. And the longest is 13 yards. While Mirror is passing 1 on 4 for a total of 14 yards. While Norway is rushing with 15 plays and 77 yards actually in the second quarter, 7 minutes, 33 seconds left.
So the Italian offense is taking the field again. It's going to be a third and long. Rossi from the shotgun. The trips on the left. Rossi throws to number 81.
Good call.
But they're
it's going to
short.
be close.
They're
It's going
short.
to be very close.
Simone Boni, Rhinos Milano, 1 meter 75 centimeters, 70 kilos, wide receiver. Second division champion this year.
So it's going to be a fourth and 2 for Italy. And considering the field position,
And they're going to punt.
they decide to punt.
Well, I think that was smart because Italy is ahead. You're going to put Norway in poor field position, so punting is probably a good choice.
Yeah, I think they're doing the right choice. So the punter is waiting for the snap. Long snapper is ready. Here comes the snap.
Good punt.
It's a very good punt. So they're starting from their own 10-yard line.
Let me say they played by the book, so no risk at all. Even was a close fourth down, they preferred to kick the ball, and the position now is very good.
It was a good call, Manfredi. You put Norway deep into their territory and then let your defense work. Because Norway has not had a good passing game yet, to run the ball from the 20-yard or 15-yard line, it becomes very difficult to run the whole field. So good smart choice by the Italian coaching staff.
6:33. Now the time.
First and 10 for Norway from the shotgun. Man in motion. It's a fake. And Müller
Myers
runs
got the
in his
ball.
zone. And he's pushed out of bounds. It was a jet sweep fake. And then Müller kept the ball and ran on his own.
A little bit the same thing that what like the Italian did when they were deep in the territory. Give the ball to your best athlete and let him create.
Yeah, and Raymond Mirror is also a wide receiver. He can play both quarterback and wide receiver. We had an interview with him. Smart guy, 19 years old.
Very good athlete, good feet, very smart.
So it's a first down for Norway. It's a run this time, once again this time, but the Italian defense reacts promptly and stops the run. So it was a very short game this time.
Italian defense is adjusting to the run game, so maybe closing down on the gaps, leaving a little less space.
It's second and 6 to face for Norway now.
5 minutes, 26 seconds, second quarter.
Mira gets the ball, stays in the pocket. The ball was nearly intercepted by by number 16, Ryan Lonzer, free safety.
I mean, it was the receiver was open for a little bit, and Meyer just missed him, overthrew it, and almost threw a completion to the defensive back.
Yeah, the passing window was not completely open. Even the wide receiver was open a bit, as you said.
Just very quickly had a little bit of a window, and then the Italian defense adjusted well.
Mirror from the shotgun, stays in the pocket. He throws again, but the pass was incomplete, was overthrown. But anyway, there was a very good coverage on number 83 by the Italian cornerbacks.
I think Meyer has been a little bit unprecise this first half. I think something's gotta, I probably right now the best thing is probably to keep the ball on the ground for Norway. They've been insisting on the throwing game, but it hasn't helped. It hasn't worked very much up to now.
So it's a 4th down, and they're ready to punt the ball away. Mirror is also the punter for the team. Punts the ball away. Right short. And it's a
nice return.
Number 81. He's now returning the ball. And it's a very good return for Italy. On the 28.
A sideline return. The wall was set up very well. Returner did an excellent job fielding the ball, and it ran up the sideline. Great play.
He followed the wedge, and it paid off.
Yep, they set up a sideline return to the Italian sideline, and the returner was very smart to make a nice catch on the punt. He played it very well, and then just read his blocks and went right up the sideline.
So it's a very good field position for Italy now to start this new drive.
It was what we were saying before, Manfredi. Field position.
Yeah.
They were deep. They held them deep. They punted. Great return. Now Italy's is.
It's a play action. Rossi throws down. Number 87, but it's overthrown. The pass is incomplete. He tried this corner route, but it didn't work. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 when we are 4 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the half.
Very well done by our team. Actually, Team Italy is trying to score again. Rossi throw the ball a little bit long to Rinaldi, but it's okay. They are finding the timing. Pistol again.
And it's a run, but the gain is not. He didn't gain that much on the play, but number 9.
Tommaso Tenconi by Jaguari Torino.
It's kind of nice to see both Norwegian and Italian fans cheering.
Yeah.
Very well. We've got a full lunetta for a Sunday morning.
Oh. Yeah, considering the time and the day of the month.
Yeah, we should have maybe served breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely. In the off time, we can have cappuccino and cornetto.
Exactly.
It helps.
It would be good.
So it's going to be our 3rd and 9 to face for Italy. Rossi gets a snap, stays in the pocket. He throws it. It's incomplete. There was a blitz coming from the blind side, and Rossi got rid of the ball, but the receiver cannot keep possession of the ball.
The ball was a little high, kind of thrown off his back foot, so Costanzi had a tough time to make you would have to make a pretty good catch on that one. It was a little high.
It's now 4th down. They decided to play it by hand. Well, we are 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go in the half. Pistol offense and a 4-receiver set for Italy. Rossi gets the snap, stays in the pocket, he throws it, and it's a good catch for number 12. No, he loses the ball, but
fumble. If it went into the end zone, it's a touchback.
I think it's out of bounds.
So hopefully it went out of bounds, not through the end zone.
No, it's a 1st down.
Oh,
it was,
okay. Good.
Yes, he fumbled the ball when he was already out of bounds.
Yeah. Good for Team Italy.
It was a very smart choice, and now Italy is keeping the drive alive with this catch.
Nice pass. Nice route by Mozanica of the Scorpions Varese, and nice pitch and catch.
So they are very close to their opponent's goal line. See what's gonna be. We're gonna see what they're gonna do. Rossi runs, keeps the ball, and it's a touchdown! Touchdown, Italy! Davide Rossi scores with a run. Now we're waiting for the extra point. Was a very smart choice.
Good play, smart play. Rossi is the guy you want to keep the ball in his hands, and he's a great athlete. He can run. Not only can he throw, he can run very well.
3 minutes, 35 seconds left, second quarter. Try.
We're ready for the extra point. And the ball is stopped. So the score is 13-0. Italy is leading 13-0. They didn't convert the extra point.
Okay, unfortunately, the Italian team had to stop and wait for a player to get onto the field. Let's hope that this one is not a crucial mistake.
So 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Italy is leading 13-0. We have a game.
We have a game. Italy has established the run game, has been able to throw the ball. Norway hasn't capitalized on their run game. Big penalty that took away field position to Norway during their drive, and a great goal line stand by the Italian defense. Beautiful first half.
The kicking team for Italy is taking the field right now, so they're ready to kick off the ball and give it back to their opponents. Italy is leading 13-0 while we are 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the half.
23 plays, 110 yards, Team Norway, 25 plays, and 137, Team Italy. This is the total offense until now.
Number 35 is ready to kick the ball away.
Zanga, Jacopo Zanga.
Already. Kickoff.
Number 4 gets the ball, and it's
wow.
It's a very good return for Norway. Number 83 pushed him out of bounds.
I mean, he did not do a very good job catching the ball, but as soon as he got the ball in his hands, he did a great return. That was all by himself.
Clement Nyokindi, defensive back, Team Norway, 1 meter 78 centimeters, 68 kilos, plays in Asane Seahawks. A very good return. This kickoff was amazing how he did the job.
So Norway is going to start from the 38 on the Italian side of the field. Shotgun and a 3 receiver set for Norway. Miro keeps the ball and runs on the inside. Oh, it's a fumble! It's a fumble! It's recovered by Italy. Yeah, number 38.
Number 38.
Rahim
Al-Makri. Very smart play. Stripping the ball from Meyer.
Yeah. Good job by the Italian player. They convert the situation from a good position for Team Norway into a very good one for Team Italy that can control the 3 minutes remaining and 18 seconds in the second quarter. Well done.
Well done. A very smart play. Rahim Al-Makri from the Dolphins Ancona basically just stripped the ball out of Meyer's hands. So very smart. But we didn't talk about turnovers, but also turnovers will mean a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So Italy started from their own 29. Rossi is waiting for the snap. Gets the ball, and it's a run. And number 28.
By Allegretti.
But it's a tackle for loss. Was tackled behind the line. Allegretti's run didn't get that much from it.
From the Mad Bulls, Trani, very strong back, can also play on defense, special teams player, very good athlete, and well utilized young man.
Second and long is 11. Team Italy now with the ball on the 29 yard. The scoreboard is 13-0. Team Italy leading the game. 2 minutes 34 seconds. I will leave the stand soon to approach the interviews.
Number 86 the ball.
Walter Costanzi.
Costanzi, it's a good run. But
this time the defense played well. Came up. Just kept them pushing them towards the sideline for a very short gain.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 9 for Italy to face. Well, we are 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the half.
Timeout. Norway.
Norway's calling for a timeout.
First charge timeout.
So we're ready for this 3rd down. Rossi gets a snap. He stays in the pocket. He throws it, and it's a 1st down. What a great catch by number 81. Very well done. Number 81 made a very good catch. Simone Boni.
Rossi took good advantage of this soft coverage that or prevent defense that Norway is trying to run. There's a lot of space, and he can work the sideline. There's still a lot of time. So I think playing a prevent right now is not such a very smart
Also, the
idea.
offensive line did a very good job because he had the time to select the play perfectly.
Great play. The Italian offensive line today is playing an exceptional game.
So Italy's moving the chain with this throw. Now it's a run on the inside. Number 49, Alessandro Brovelli.
Very strong runner. We've seen him catch the ball, run the ball. Just a very multi-functional athlete.
1 minute and 20
Timeout.
seconds to go.
Norway.
Nobody's calling for the second
Second charge
timeout of the game.
That's interesting. I mean, Italy has got the ball in their hands, and Norway's calling timeout. So, and that's interesting. Let's see. Maybe they're expecting to stop Italy and trying to get the ball back.
So Italy's going to face a 2nd and 5 on the next play after the timeout called by Norway.
I expect a nice long ball to Rinaldi. I think we got to give him a chance to come into the game.
Yeah, I think let's see how Italy's going to manage the clock. We are 1 minute and 28 seconds to go in the first half, and the score is Italy 13 and nothing Norway. So we're ready for the start of the game, for the restart of the game. 2nd and 5. Rossi, it's a play action. No, the ball was overthrown, and the intended receiver was number 87, Adalberto Rinaldi.
Very good player. The young man's going to be at Michigan this fall. That's a plus for the Italian football and football from Lazio football prospect. Very nice occasion for Italian football to grow.
There was a big pressure by the Norwegian defense on Rossi, who had to throw the ball away. It was an incomplete pass. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 now. Pistol offense and a 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi keeps the ball, and the catch is made by number 83. It's going to be a 1st down.
Rossi did a smart thing. He saw an outside linebacker blitz and threw the ball exactly where the linebacker vacated his position. Good read.
1 minute, 20 seconds. Clock is running.
So we are close to the end of the first half. First down for Italy. Rossi gets the snap, stays in the pocket. The ball goes to number 49. It was a very good catch.
Brovelli is an important part of this offense. Brovelli, Rinaldi, Tenconi, a good set of skill positions.
Yeah, Rossi's involved in a lot of receivers. He has more targets to throw the ball to.
This team is a very, very good skill position team. Costanzi, Rinaldi, Tenconi, Brovelli, Allegretti, just full of talent.
4 receiver set. Rossi gets the ball. The ball goes to, and he throws it to Costanzi. And he's very close. You see, it's going to be another 1st down over there, kind of short. 17 seconds to go in the half.
Timeout. Italy.
Italy calls its 2nd timeout of the half.
That, the reason why I was questioning Team Norway's timeouts is this clock management, okay? This way, you stop the clock 2 times for the Italian team, and you're giving them an opportunity. I can understand maybe 1 timeout to adjust the defense, but the second one, I don't understand the reasoning behind that.
Yeah, it's also clock management is a factor in a game. So we'll see what Italy's going to do in these final seconds on the first half. They are leading 13-0.
Guys, support the team. They're giving us a big show, isn't it?
So we are ready for
Second
the
and
restart
short.
of the game.
I think Italy has 1 more timeout left. This is a very dangerous position for the Norwegian defense.
From the shotgun, 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi gets a snap. He stays in the pocket. He throws it, and it's a touchdown! Touchdown pass! Number 86, Andrea Costanzi.
Man-to-man coverage. I'm sorry, but the Norwegian defensive backs cannot match up with the Italian receivers. So this, once again, with so little time, those 2 timeouts Norway called has definitely helped Italy score this touchdown.
What a great choice. It was a perfect pass.
Considering that Norway has the ball in the second half, so I just don't understand the call.
So, and it's good. So now the score is 20-0 for Italy.
The Diego, the key now is, what is Norway going to do in the second half? Are they going to change quarterbacks like they did against Finland? Are they going to stick with Meyer? It's going to be very interesting to see.
Oh yeah, it's going to be an interesting second half. Well, we are 12 seconds to go in the half, and so let's do some thoughts about this first half, Coach. What do you think?
I think the first half was a very good football half. Italy made very few mistakes, capitalized on all its opportunities. Norway, on the other hand, had a couple of key penalties that pushed them back, and just did not establish the passing game at all. On the other hand, Italy had a great defensive stand on the goal line, which took away the chance for Norway to score a touchdown. The other thing to see is that Norway has not yet scored in this tournament, so they have to find something to do in the second half to put the ball in the end zone.
So now Italy is ready to kick the ball away. They do it as quick kick, obviously. It's got by number 31. He brings it back, and he stopped nearly at midfield.
Italian kickoff team has not been able to stop, has always given Norway the ball in very good field position, and Norway has not capitalized.
No.
So that's, and we've got a flag too.
There was a penalty on the play.
We have a flag on the ground.
7 seconds to go.
So there's going to be one play left, huh, Manfredi?
Yes, I think so. We have a happy sideline, actually. I am on the Italian sideline, ready for the halftime interviews, and they are quite happy, let me say.
Offside by the kicking team, number 45. 5-yard penalty. First down wide.
So we're going to see what Meyer's going to do, huh, Diego?
Yeah. This is going to be the last play of the first half. Miller is waiting for the snap, and Italy is called for a timeout. This is the last time of the half for the blue team.
Timeout. Italy. It's the third and final timeout.
7 seconds to go in the half.
Good timeout to call, just to make sure the defense is set up. It's one play, but you don't want to reopen the game with a touchdown. You got a 3-touchdown lead, just to do something smart. Good call.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to give a chance to score to the other team.
Norway is showing a trips left.
Yes, it's a trip set on the left. Miller is waiting for the ball from the shotgun. No, it's not Miller, it's number 3, and the quarterback. It's a sack and a fumble. So this first half comes to an end with a sack, and so now we're giving back the line to Manfredi for the halftime interviews.
Thank you. I'm reaching the 50-yard line to catch my guest. I think we can start with Coach Lorandi. Coach Luca. Well, Team Italy is coming out the field. Coach, so you're leading 20-0 actually. We are in the halftime, and how are you looking at the game?
Well, this game, everything works fine. I mean, it's passing, running, short pass, long pass, outside run, inside run. You know, that is the confidence we got in the last 2 games. Unfortunately, we came to this tournament, we know friendly games, and we had to turn on our engine, and that's, you know, today everything is working, so I'm happy so far.
You used a lot some reverse or hand around using Costanzi as a added runner, and this is working very well.
Well, you know, we don't have the size, so we have a couple of tall guys in the middle of the field for Norway, and we try to use our small, quick guys to move the ball horizontally and to try to make trouble to these guys. And look, so far it's working. They will put adjustment. We see what's going on in the second half.
Team Italy is having actually a total offense of more than 140 yards and about 28 plays, a bit better than Norway that actually stands at 24 plays and 120 yards. Is something that is good for you.
Yeah, defense is doing a great job as usual. Today, less time in the field means more energy. They play hard. They give us the ball in good positions. Special teams so far, unfortunately, we don't have the kicker, so we have not so good position starting our drives, but offense is stay in the field. Everything is balanced so far. Let's see.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck for the second half. And I will have some guest, Andrea De Piccoli. This guy has a face, is always named, and we are very thankful to him because he is leading the crew that made possible to have those nice fields, well painted, well organized. I will give him some questions in English and then I will translate from Italian. And I would like to show his face. Thank you, Andrea. Grazie, Andrea, per il grande lavoro che avete fatto. Quanto è stato duro?
Abbastanza, diciamo, però con lo staff che abbiamo messo in piedi siamo riusciti a svolgere tutto nei tempi richiesti e è passato abbastanza bene.
It was hard work, but he has a nice crew. They were able to arrange everything. They are here since probably 10 days, so they are working hard and they made it possible. And we have a little surprise for the afternoon. So stay with us, watch the video, watch the streaming. Thank you, Andrea, to being with us. On behalf of your crew, there is a long list of persons that is behind him. And they prepared something new for the finals, 3rd and 1st place. Thank you very much, Andrea.
Thank you.
I want to go to Paolo Ambrosetti, who is the team manager, Team Italy, is just to have another phase behind the scene. Now he's on stage. Thank you, Paolo, for coming to us. And how tough is to be team manager of a so young team that you have to control anytime?
Yes, it's been one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life, to be honest, because 2 weeks all together camping has been really tough, but we kind of made it, I think. We just got 1 day to go, so we're still alive, so I guess my job has been done pretty well, I hope.
The kids loves you. We know that when you take care of them.
I mean, I'm the surgeon. I have to be tough with them, but I also take care of very many everyday stuff. So I'm glad they like me. I hope they do. At the same time, they have to respect me. So it's a love-hate relationship that works, and I'm happy that the kids appreciate that.
It works for sure. Thank you very much, Paolo, for your work and what you did to be in good shape even today. We are almost alive after this long week. And thank you again for your work. I want to go with Massimo Foglio, one other face, one other person who works in FIDAF, the Italian Federation. He leads the stat crew. Thank you, Max, to be with us. A huge work, 2 fields, as we commented in a previous interview during the week. A lot of people working on stats. I thank you because we have live stats, so we can comment with my friends on the stands. Everything is wonderful, everything is running smoothly. So thank you on our side and on behalf of the whole squads that are playing, the teams that are playing this event. So give me your memories and your comments about this week.
Well, it's been a hard week for us because we have we had too many problems, starting with a printer not working. So we weren't able to provide stats in real time in one of the 2 fields, but we came out of the problems with easily. Another problem we found here, this morning is light from the stands. It's almost invisible. All the lines and yards, it's almost visible. And this is why we have people on the field, and they do a great job giving us the spot, the ball. The spot is almost invisible from the stands. This will be a very long day. This is only the first game. We have a second game.
12 o'clock, 12:30.
12:30. And then we move on the other field for the bronze and gold balls. And we finally get some rest very far in the night.
Hopefully after midnight, because we will have, after the finals, first place, a long closing ceremony with all the trophy to be delivered. And he is absolutely right. Today we have the stands against the sun, so sometimes, always is almost impossible to catch the right spot, but you are doing a great job. We have stats people on the sideline, radio control, people upstairs, and we are setting everything. From my commentator point of view, it's a great, outstanding job you are doing for us. So this is all from the field for this halftime. Stay with us, take a rest, drink a coffee. I don't know, it's time for coffee probably, and a croissant or whatever you want. And follow us on our digital platforms. It's gonna be a long day. From Manfredi is all. Thank you very much.
So here we are again. We are ready for the third quarter of the game. The first two halves came. The first half came to an end with a score of 20-0 for Italy. And first of all, we'd like to thank our wonderful crew for this broadcast: Domenico Scalzo, Francesco Imbesi, Claudio Cosentino, and Veronica Porro. Coach V, what's your opinion about these first two quarters of the game? And we also have the stats of the game.
Well, like we were talking before the half, Italy did managed very well the occasions they had to run the ball, passing, good mix-up of the on offense. Let's not forget, and a lot of our TV fans and spectators said, "Coach, remember the great work that the offensive line did," and I agree. And we did not mention that, but the offensive line, the Italian offensive line, did a great job. Let's not forget about the offensive line. Norway's offensive line, they played well, but they were not able to capitalize.
Yes, definitely. So we are ready for the kickoff. The two teams are still warming up after the halftime.
I think another big difference here was the play that Rossi was able to run and throw the ball. Meyer, on the other hand, ran the ball really well, but only completed one pass. And you can't win. You can't win if you can't complete the passes.
Yes, and if the quarterback completes only one pass, that means that the defense is working very well and working hard.
Very well. Good coverage on the Italian defensive side. Generally, the team is playing sound football right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we are ready for the kickoff that will start the third quarter of the game. It's now kind of windy now. The temperatures is rising, but there's also some wind now blowing.
Yeah, probably now you will listen some scratches in our mics because the wind is coming. It's good for us. We can have some troubles with our papers because everything is blowing away.
We have to find a way to hold our papers down.
Yeah, blowing in the wind. There is a Bob Dylan song that can describe the situation.
Exactly.
Everything is ready. Norway is approaching the kicking team on the field, and they will kick off the second half with timidly leading 20-0. So it's absolutely an interesting game. Norway is not completely out of this game. We will see if they will be able to contain the first drive because Italy now has the balls again.
I think it's really important, Manfredi, that for Norway to stay in the game, that they have to put some points on the board right now.
Yeah.
Because if Italy gets the ball again, starts setting up another drive, and puts another score on the board, the game's over.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to recover.
It will be a 4-possession game, and it's very hard to come back then.
Considering that, unfortunately, Norway has not put any points on the board during this tournament yet. So it'd be very important also for the confidence of the offensive players to put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, for example, about confidence, Costanzi from Guelfi. First game, he was a bit probably pressed by the situation because he's really young. He's a good player, but attendance, crowd, people screaming and cheering, international competition. So we have to think that those players are so young and not experienced in a context like this. So everything is okay for that.
These tournaments are so difficult because you're playing a lot of football in very short amount of time.
So we're ready for the kickoff. Number 80, Norway is ready to kick the ball away. Here comes the kickoff. Number 81, the blue team gets it, brings it back, and it stopped nearly the 40-yard line. And from here, Rossi and his offense will start the third quarter.
Simone Boni was the returner. He did a great job returning kicks today. He's a very talented wide receiver. So let's see what he will able to do. Wide receiver, Rhinos Milano is the team where he plays. Second Division Championship in 2019. Diego, it's your time.
Yeah, so Davide Rossi is ready to get the first snap of the second half. 4 receivers set for Italy. It's play action, and it works. The ball was catched by number 86.
Costanzi. He's having a great game. Costanzi's already had 4 rushes for 22 yards, and also had 5 receptions for 44. So he probably is on the top of our list to be the MVP today.
Oh, maybe, and we see he starts from the slot position, so he's closer to the line. Another run.
Hard run by Allegretti.
A good one. Maybe they didn't get the first time, but they are really close.
First down by Allegretti. Nice run, hard run. He's a strong running back.
Now the sun is up and we can see better the field markings.
So it's it's a first down. They got the first down.
First down, yes. Ball on the 50.
So the ball is placed at midfield. Once again, it's 3 receivers set for Italy. Norway calls its first time out of half. We're now at 10 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Italy is leading 20-0.
10 minutes, 43 seconds for our friends at home. And the wind is really hot, actually.
Yeah.
We are blowing away. I'm too heavy probably for that, but...
Yeah, thank God about our weight, Manfredi.
Yeah.
And we can hold Diego down, so they don't...
we can be helpful in some way to stay in our stands.
So we're ready for the restart of the game after the timeout called by Norway. So Italy is taking the field again, led by Davide Rossi. It's 4 receivers set from the shotgun. Rossi, it's a screen pass to number 87. But the
fumble.
It's a fumble.
Big turnover.
And it's recovered by Norway.
I think it should be down by contact if I see.
Well, I don't know, because I think the player was laying on the back, and probably they had a good position to strip the ball. So let's see what's the call by the referee.
It was recovered by Norway. So there is a turnover at the beginning of the third quarter. Sorry. And so we'll see if they can capitalize on the turnover now.
It's 1 turnover per side now. Italy capitalized. Let's see if Norway can capitalize and get its first score.
It's a very good field position now in their opponent's 45-yard throw set from Mirror. Gets the ball. It's a run by number 24, but there is a short gain. Tackle was made by number 77, Edoardo Perbellini, the defensive end.
1 meter 80 centimeters, 98 kilos, from Redskins Verona, 3rd Division, Italy.
he's had a pretty good game. He's been in a lot of tackles.
It's going to be 2nd and 8. Miller keeps the ball, and see, it's incomplete.
I think it's incomplete, yes.
The ball touched the ground before it was grabbed by the receiver. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8 for Norway. So it's very hard, coach, for Norway to keep the drives alive, especially in 3rd down situations.
In the first half, they had some success running a no-huddle offense and had gained some rhythm on the ground. I don't understand why they came away from that tactic.
Yes, the ball. And the ball was received by number 85, but they're short.
4th down. 4th down and a yard.
4th down and maybe a couple. It's going to be a 4th down, yeah.
Number 85 Erlen Leon, 18 years old, wide receiver. Kristiansand Gladiators.
This is a big play.
And the shotgun decides to play it on the run, and it pays off because it's a 1st down. Number 31 to carrying the ball. Jonas Nordberg was the running on this play. So Norway is moving the chains. They're starting from a pro set, but they're responding the ball. Pro set for Norway. Here he gets a snap, stays in the pocket, he throws down, but the ball was overthrown. Incomplete pass. The intended receiver was number 82, Andre Xavier Nurud-Gobel.
He was involved in a penalty in the first half that took away a big game by Norway. Number 82.
Maybe so there was a kind of mismatch with the defensive back. It was kind of a little shorter than the receiver, so it's going to be an interesting one to see in the game.
I have not seen Lean being involved in the game plan yet. He has not touched any footballs, and
once again on the run, and it's a good one, and it's a first down. It's now number 24, Andre Hafstad Bush was the ball carrier for the last play. So so the running game is paying off in this first opening drive. Once again on the run, but this time there is a quick reaction by the Italian defense. There is also a flag down.
We got a penalty.
So we're waiting for the call from the referee.
I think we have to do something for this win that actually is affecting. We are very sorry, but we are in the open air actually, and so we are struggling a bit with our microphones. So we would like to provide a better service. We're working on it. I apologize.
Okay,
While
I think
officials are debating about the penalty, because I think was a continuous contact made by two players, opponent players, number 82 Italy and number 80 probably in Team Norway.
No, it was number 80.
Yeah, after the play was over, maybe. Let's see.
After the play was over, flagrant personal foul, fighting, number 82 White, striking his opponent. This is a 15-yard penalty, being enforced half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. First down, this player has himself disqualified.
This is a bloody penalty for
That's
Italy.
very bad.
Because the player was also disqualified, and it's an automatic first down for Norway.
Just don't. That is very, very sad to see, and gave a 15-yard gift to the Norwegian team.
And this is the drive, Vincent, that you were thinking about, if the score can be put Norway in condition to stay in the game. Let's see what happens.
It's a screen pass to number 80.
Looks like Norway is starting to get again a little bit of rhythm. What we discussed with the no-huddle offense that they ran in the first half.
They are close to the to Italy's goal line for a pro set. Miro gets a snap, and it's a run. And it's a touchdown. This is the first touchdown of the tournament with a run.
Well, I think it was Norway had a good rhythm on the drive, but let's remember 15-yard gift did not help Italy's defense.
This time they capitalize on the turnover. So we're ready for the extra
turnover.
point.
Yeah, a turnover and a penalty costed Italy a touchdown.
Yeah. So ready for the extra point, and it's good.
It's a two-score game.
The score is 27.
Good for Team Norway, good for our fans. We have a game still open. Now Italy will have the ball, and we will see if this drive can change a bit the mood.
Let's see how they can respond to the first score by Norway. So now, Coach, they have to stay focused now. They have to be patient. They have to be careful.
I think Italy has to go back to what they were doing before. Good mix of run and pass, and put the offensive line back in the game. Let's mention them: Alessandro Ficcarelli, Riccardo Previtali, Andrea Carpignano, Vicente Rodriguez, and Filippo Martinelli have done a very good job this game. So they must depend on that offensive line.
So now Norway is ready to kick off. Number 80 is ready for the kickoff. He kicks it away. It's a squib kick. Oh, number 93. He's bringing the ball back.
Terrible field position. A big mistake by the Italian special team.
It was a double muff because they couldn't grab it, and the returner had a lot of troubles to bring the ball back and return it. It was a short return, so this is not a good position to start from.
It was a good squib kick by the Norwegians. They placed the ball exactly where there was some space and created what they needed to do.
So Italy is starting this drive from their own 25. Rossi from the shotgun. It's a 4-receiver set. Rossi gets a snap. He runs on his own, but it's a short gain. It's a tackle for loss, actually.
Now the Norwegians have a little momentum. The defense is fired up. So I think it would be a good time for Italy to try to regain a little rhythm on offense and hold on and put together a drive to keep the Norwegian offense off the field.
So it's going to be a second and long for Italy. There was a loss of 1 yard on the previous play. And the Norwegian fans are cheering up their team on the stands. is a flag.
Yeah. Now we have Ravaninas, Rhinos Milano, the quarterback, Team Italy, number 98. Is a strange number, indeed, but that's what we have.
By the offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
He was stepping up in the game against Spain in the last plays of that game. Now probably they would like to try something different, giving Rossi a rest. No, they are changing the quarterback now. Rossi up.
That was interesting.
Ines out.
Put in the second guy, pull him out, put the first guy back in. Doesn't do much for the confidence of the second quarterback or the first.
Second and long to face for Italy. Ross is ready for the snap. He gets the ball, stays in the pocket. He throws it. And the ball was caught by number 81. And then he's pushed out of bounds. It's a very good catch by number Boni.
Excellent skill positions. The receivers and running backs on this Italian national team have a lot of quality.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a third and... it's a first down. It's a first down for Italy. So the blue team is moving the chains. Pistol offense, a 4 receiver set for Italy. Italy called for a timeout before the snap.
Timeout. Italy.
It's their first
charge timeout.
Timeout of the half.
6 minutes, 17 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is 20 Italy, 7 Norway. So Norway scored a second touchdown in this tournament after the one scored against Team Sweden in the opening game. We would like to apologize for some scratches in our microphones, but the wind is blowing so hard and we are trying to fix the situation, but it's quite hard today. So hopefully it is going to be better later.
So we're waiting for the restart of the game after the timeout called by Italy, and we'll see what the coaching staff has chosen for this next play. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Rossi is ready for the snap. He gets the ball. He needs to run. He runs off tackle, number 9. It's a good run for number 9.
Tommaso Tanconi.
1 meter 76 centimeters, 83 kilos, Jaguari Torino in first division.
Allegretti and Tanconi are two very good running backs, strong, hard runners. Technically, very well prepared.
Yeah. So it's going to be a second and 4 to face for Italy. Man in motion. It's a toss, not to number 9, but he's tackled behind the line. And Italy loses some yards on this play.
Third and 9, this is a very important down. I think Italy's got to try to get a first down and get a little confidence back.
Yeah, absolutely. Thinking about key points of this game. The one was the drive where Norway scored, and this is a moment where Italy must have a first down to move the chain.
Move the chain, keep the ball in their hands, and not give the ball back to Norway.
Rossi gets the snap. He finds his receiver, but they are short. Number 86, Andrea Costanzi this time.
4 minutes,
48 running the clock in the third quarter.
So Italy is going to be forced to punt the ball away. Number 5 is ready to kick.
Jacopo Salsa, 165 centimeters, 63 kilos. Jaguari Torino as well.
It's a very good punt.
Very good punt for Italy. Yeah, some help with the bouncing, but okay for Team Italy. The ball is on the 10, so defense has a good position to defend.
So Norway will start this next drive from their own 10. It's a very good punt, coach.
Very good punt. Pins Norway deep in their territory and gives another chance to the Italian defense to control the game. 4 minutes, 12 seconds.
And it's a run by number 24, but it's very well contained.
Nice job by Italy's defensive end. Yes. As number 38, Rami Al-Mekri.
Rami Al-Mekri.
Helped by Eugenio Mannato, number 22. He plays defensive back. They were both very well positioned for this play.
So no gain on the play. No gain on the play. There's a very good defensive effort by Italy. Miller is waiting for the snap. Pro receiver set for Norway. Keeps the ball, stays in the pocket, he throws it down. And the receiver could not grab the ball.
Erlen Lien, Christiansen Gladiators.
It was a drop pass this time.
Drop. Very good pass by Meyer, and Lien is usually his favorite receiver, and he just dropped the ball.
It's definitely his favorite target.
His favorite target, and had some good success in the first game, but was double covered by Finland the whole game on Thursday.
Miller gets the ball. He throws it down once again. But it was a very good coverage. And Lien was once again the intended receiver, and it was a very good coverage by our defensive backs.
Very good coverage. He missed Lien open in the middle of the field. It could have been a big game, but good job by the Italian defensive backs. The defensive back was Daniele Proietti, 1 meter, 75 centimeters, 73 kilos. He plays for Fighting Ducks in third division. Lazio Football is the club.
So it's a fourth down, and considering the field position, Norway is ready to punt it away. Miller is also the punter for this team.
Almost blocked. Nice outside punt.
Ball
on the
was
48-yard line.
Yeah.
So nothing done, 3 and out, and now Team Italy has a new drive to try to score more points.
There are 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. So let's see how the Italian offense will react to. They see if they can capitalize on this good field position.
Italy's got good field position again. Had forced Norway deep into their own territory with a very good punt from Salsa. Now it's the Italian offense has got a good position. I think they can find a good rhythm for this drive.
So Italy starting from a pistol offense and a 4-receiver set. Rossi is waiting for the snap. He gets a snap and hands it off to his running back. There is a nice in the middle, number 9.
Tanconi.
So it was 4 yards in the previous play, and so it's going to be a 2nd and 6 for Italy. For receivers, Rossi, the backfield, gets a snap, he stays in the pocket, he throws it, but number 86 couldn't get it. There is a flag. There is a flag.
Well, it was a prolonged contact with the defensive back. It was pushing on the back of the wide receiver, so I think this is the call.
Yeah, good call. I think just a little bit too much contact before the ball got there.
It's interesting to underline that they are officiating in an 8-man crews, something new in Italy, but is now the standard for the high-level competitions.
We're waiting for the call by the referee.
Pass interference by the defense, number 45. 50-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Norway fans are booing the call, but I think it's right.
It was the right one because there was an illegal contact, and which gives Italy an automatic first down. Rossi is waiting for the snap. 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi gets a snap, stays in the pocket. He throws it to number 12.
What a catch!
And
what a catch!
It's kind of short, but he's on the 1-yard line. What a great catch!
What a great catch! These Italian receivers are incredible.
And the ball is on 1-yard line.
What a great play! Great throw, great play. The kid made an exceptional over-the-shoulder catch. Wow.
2nd and 4.
Absolutely, it was a great pass. Man in motion. She gets a snap. The ball goes to Tenconi, and it's touchdown! Touchdown, Italy! Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Tenconi.
Big play. Nice drive.
So now we're waiting for the extra point. This time Italy capitalized on the penalty.
Capitalized on the penalty. Nice throw. Big penalty for the Norwegians. But let's not forget what a catch the wide receiver made.
Wow, absolutely.
Incredible. NFL catch.
He put his team in position to score. So
big play. Italy's going to go for 2 now.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a 2-point try.
2 minutes, 11 seconds left. Third quarter. Timeout?
Yeah. Italy called for a timeout.
Timeout. Norway.
No, it was called by Norway, not by Italy.
Second charge timeout.
I think it was a but it was a smart call because I think the defense was not set for the 2-point try by Italy.
And also Italy is switching a lot, many motions, so they're changing the front, defensive front, several times. Probably this has got some confusion in the Norway defense, and they have to adjust.
So they had to adjust. They had to fix it.
Italy has changed ideas. They're going to go for field goal, for extra point.
It looks like the coaching staff changed their mind because it's now going to be a 1-point try. And the kick is good. So now the score is Italy leads 27-7.
And we have some live stats. Norway actually has a total offense 37 plays, 153, while Italy is leading this statistic with 45 plays, 274 yards. Davide Rossi now is 17 on 22, 0 interceptions. Not that bad.
That's some really good numbers. I think if we say Davide is probably one of the best quarterbacks of the tournament, we're not saying a lie.
Our director now is complaining a bit against the wind. The meteor conditions getting worse.
It's almost a hurricane here in Bologna.
Yeah.
I didn't think they had hurricanes in Bologna.
This is the climate change. It's affecting even us today.
Yeah.
Now we are ready for some kite surfing.
So now Italy is ready to kick off the ball and give it back to their opponents. Number 35, Zaga is ready for the kickoff. It's a good one, but it stays in bounds. Number 48 brings it back.
Wow, it's gone.
Where he's going? Oh, what a great return by number 48.
The Italian return team or kickoff team is not very good on the coverage because he's always giving Norway good field possession. We have to say great effort by Alec Magni Baraldi, which came back and saved the touchdown. Very good tackle and never gave up on the play.
It was a great return by Kasper Nordfond Busterud.
Yeah, very good one. He was able to find a sideline spot and running through the coverage.
So Norway starting from the 28 meter. It's a shoulder pass to number 86, but he's tackled by number 38 by Rami El Mekri.
Tobias Sweetlover, number 86, 19 years old, running back. Team Norway, he comes from Eidsvoll 1814s.
It's going to be a 2nd and 9 to face for Norway. Mirror from the shotgun. He gives the ball to number 24. It's a run. And he goes, and it's a touchdown! Touchdown Norway! He broke a couple of tackles and went straight to the end zone.
Andre Bush, the player who scored the touchdown for Team Norway, 18 years old, running back, comes from Lillestrøm Starfighters, 1 meter, 78 centimeters, 99 kilos of running power.
Once again, offensive line's doing a great job. The Norwegian offensive line has been doing a good job on the run all game long. And finally we're able to capitalize.
So the game is still open. We're waiting for the extra point conversion. There's a flag on the play.
Illegal substitution, Italy, for sure. There was a player running outside while the huddle was broken yet. So as you know, it's illegal. One minute 16.
Illegal substitution. Italy, number 42, leaving the field in the end zone. Half the distance to the goal. Still a try.
I'm afraid it was right. It was an illegal substitution by Italy. And so...
Yeah, I have some football on my back, so sometimes I can be wrong. But
half the distance.
This is basics.
You're an experienced man, we know that.
Anyhow, 1 minute 16 seconds left, third quarter. Everything is ready for the extra points.
Oh, the ball was stopped and recovered by number 9. So the score is 27-13.
Nice block. Tommaso Tenconi. You see him on offense. He comes on defense, blocks a field goal. Great effort. Great football player.
And he's a very versatile player.
Too low the kick by Frederick Fieldset. Drummond Warriors, the team, wide receiver, 17 years old. So Team Italy was able to block it and recovered. Nothing done. So 27-13 the scoreboard. 1 minute, 16 seconds left. Third quarter. Italy fans are cheering the team. The Vuvuzelas are back. You remember the World Championship of Soccer? South Africa?
Number 80, once again with a sweep kick. This time it's better. Number 81 brings it back. It returns it nearly to the 47.
Also, Italy has been having some good returns, putting the team in good field position.
Sorry, from the 42, not from the 47. Sorry, I was wrong.
Kind of made up for the play, for the squib that they didn't handle very well all last series.
So now we're ready for this new drive for Italy. Rossi from the shotgun. And in motion, Tenconi. He was given the ball. It was run. It's a couple of yards on the play.
Number 6 on the tackle again. Very, very good Nielsen on the play.
He's a very good tackler.
Very good tackle.
50 seconds, clock is running. 2nd and 8.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 7 for Italy. Pistol offense, the 4 receiver set for Italy. Ross is ready for the snap. He takes it and he throws it, and the ball is caught by number 87. Let's see if they get the first down with the second effort. Maybe, I think they did.
Looks like he's got it. Well, they actually gave him looked like it.
It's gonna, no.
Yeah, it looked like that he was over the marker.
So here comes the end of the third quarter. The score is 27, Italy, Norway 13.
That's the end of the third quarter.
So the last quarter of the game, it will start with a 3 and short for Italy.
Very good game. Italy, Norway hasn't been able to put 2 touchdowns on the board. Italy came back and scored. So no, we've seen some nice football today.
Yeah.
It's not over. After this, we will have at 12:30 the 5th and 6th place game. It's gonna be Spain and Finland playing. And then in the afternoon, we will cover the live streaming for the 3rd place and 1st place game, 5 o'clock p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. from the Arcoveggio Stadium, where everybody we will move to give you this service along this long Sunday of football in Bologna.
So ready for the restart of the game. 3rd down and 1 to go for Italy. Man in motion. Ball goes to number 49 and he makes it.
First down.
Very good run on the inside, number 49, Alessandro Brovelli. So another fresh set of downs for Italy. It's cross midfield, now on their opponent's 46. The wind is still blowing hard. Gets a snap, stays in the pocket. He He rolls right and he throws it, but it's overthrown. Robelli was the intended receiver on this play.
It's also, this wind is also creating problems for the quarterbacks and the receivers. I mean, if the ball, gets underneath, the wind gets underneath the ball, it just travels too far. And we've seen this already 2 or 3 times on both sides of the ball.
Glimpse on the stats. Italy now has a total offense 47 plays, 282 yards. Norway 39 plays, 181.
Rossi from the pistol for receiver set. There is a flag on the play.
Sideline interference. Head coach of Italy. 15-yard penalty. Second down.
It's the third sideline penalty call against Italy.
The sideline has cost Italy over 30 yards already. That's
45. It's the third one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So it's a bloody penalty. So it's going to be a second and long for Italy to face. And the Italian head coach is discussing with the referees on the sideline.
Yeah, this is something that Italian coaches must deal in a better way, because you have to leave room to the referees. And you have to be polite. No, actually, we don't know what happened, but for sure there is a match between the coach, in this case is Luca Lorandi, and the line judge probably. The linesman, the line judge. But bloody penalty, 2nd and 25.
Once again from the pistol. 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi gets a snap. He stays in the pocket. And he throws it down to number 87. What a great catch! And he's still getting. Wow, what a great catch by number 87.
Alberto Rinaldi.
Vini, this is what a stretch play is about.
What a great play by Rinaldi, but there's a flag on the ground. I don't believe it.
Yeah, bloody penalty again.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 19.
Okay, that's good for Italy.
That's the distance to the goal. First down.
So, there was an unnecessary roughness called against Norway. The penalty is declined.
No,
So-
it's going to be walked off because it's an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh no, it's going to be added too.
So not only did they get the big play, but they get a penalty on
Oh
top
yeah,
of it. So
sorry. These 15 yards will be added to the game. So what a huge play for Italy.
big break to recover.
I thought
the
that
penalty.
because of the wind, I couldn't hear it.
No, it's we're really having a tough time with this wind, as Manfredi was telling us before.
So, pistol offense, 4 receiver set for Italy. Rossi sits in the pocket and he throws it to number 49, but it's very well contained by number 56, number 56, sorry. It was tackled by Sverre Nordby. Second down for Italy.
What a catch and what an after catch by Rinaldi.
Yeah,
on
especially
that
the
play.
after catch was important.
What a class athlete.
Rossi gets the ball and he runs on the outside. Here comes Rossi, and it's a touchdown! Touchdown Italy! Davide Rossi, he scores with his legs. Very smart choice.
Good player. He can run. I'm not going to doubt to say that Rossi probably is the best quarterback of the tournament.
Yes, both physically and technically. He's a very well prepared player. We're ready for the extra point, and it's good. So the score is 34-13. 10 minutes and 17 seconds to go in this game. For the kickoff, Zanga kicks it down.
Let's see how the coverage goes on this time. If Italy adjusted, and they
No,
were.
this time it was
They adjusted.
was a very good effort by our special team. Tackle was made by number 24. So now Norway will start this drive from their own 31.
Free kick. Offside by the kicking team, number 23. 5-yard penalty, free kick.
So there was a penalty against Italy, an offside, and the blue team will have to kick the ball again.
Yes, I saw one of our players, Italy players, passing the line before the kick, so it's illegal and it's going to be re-kicked the ball 5 yards back.
Another penalty against Italy. So Zagreb will have to kick the ball again with 5 more yards.
Actually, Italy has 6 penalty against 51 yards, while Norway is 3 for 40. And time is 10 minutes, 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So another kickoff.
Ball to number 4. Very fast.
What a very good tackle by number 22.
Eugenio Manato.
Fighting Ducks, Lazio football.
Good tackle.
Free safety, Eugenio Manato, and also on special teams. It's a very good tackle this time. Norway will start from their own 34-yard line. 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game. Here, it's a play action, and he throws it. Number 87, but he was overthrown.
Bayern's having a very difficult time controlling his ball today. I think it could be, maybe it could be the wind. He's not setting up. The ball is just out of control. So that's the first and second game. It was
yes, but also
a little more control.
Yes, but also regardless of the wind, he's fine. He's not able to find his receivers. I don't know. Maybe it's a matter of timing.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit. I think a little bit of confidence now is lacking, and he's just trying to force things a little bit more.
Well, they go with a run this time, but it's very well stopped. It's a combo tackle by number 96 and number 77, the blue team.
Third and long for Norway now.
Yeah.
Italy got the control back of the game.
Yeah.
Davide Politi and Edoardo Berbellini were tackling in the previous play, while Mats Leinen was the intent wide receiver to place B4, just to give some names to our attendants at home.
Miro stays in the pocket. The ball is tipped.
No.
Oh, the ball was tipped and nearly intercepted by number 44. Number 44, sorry. Very good defensive effort.
Good defensive effort, and the quarterback kept concentrating on the ball. Could have been an interception. Good effort.
So it's going to be a punt now for Norway. And Mirror is ready to punt the ball away.
9 minutes, 14 seconds left.
Mirror punts the ball away. It was a short punt.
Short punt.
So it's going to be a good position to restart for Italy.
Italy's had great field position all half. So
yeah. So Italy is going to start from their own
36.
Yeah, from own 36. The new set of downs for Italy now. The score is 34 Italy, 13 Norway. We are 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game. And in motion. Ball goes to number 9. He runs in the middle. It was a very good run. 7 yards gain on this play.
Timeout. Injury timeout.
Nothing serious for Alessandro Ficcarelli. Now Riccardo Ghia, Linus Milano takes his place in the offensive line of Team Italy.
It's going to be a second down to face for Italy. It's going to be a 2nd and 4. Clock is running. And the pistol. 4 receiver set for Italy. Also gets the snap. He gives it to number 49. It's a very good run. Ooh, very good run for Italy.
Went back to the inside reverse that was used in the first half. He adjusted his run and took it inside right away. Great run, smart run.
Alessandro Brovelli was a ball carrier on the last play. Now Italy has just crossed midfield, and they will start from the opponent's 48. Italy is moving the chains. The running game is effective.
As we were saying before, great job by the Italian offensive line. Coach Roberto Rotelli is their offensive line coach. Is doing a very good job and
another one
controlling the line of scrimmage.
There is a flag. There is a flag. There's a foul on the play.
while I can give you a glimpse on the stats. Team Norway 42 plays, 183. Team Italy 554 plays, 363 yards. Is a good total offense for Team Italy indeed.
We have an unsportsmanlike conduct against Norwegian defensive end, number 56, who pushed an offensive lineman after the play, which then rolled onto his teammate and Vicente Rodriguez.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness by the defense on the 55. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
Yeah, Vincent, probably some frustration because of this contact after the play. Kids are young, and if you're losing the game or feeling that you're losing the game, probably you don't control completely. Yeah, it's a bit. Anyhow, the chain is moved to the 30 yards line, Diego.
Yeah, and so Italy is moving the chains, just like Manfredi was saying a few seconds before, and Rossi is waiting for the snap. In motion. Was handed off to number 9, and this time the Norwegian defenders were really quick to react. So it's going to be a tackle for loss, and Italy will face a second and long this time. So now 7 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the game. It's a play action. Rossi throws it down. And it's caught by number 87. Let's see if he can. Oh, he's pushed out of bounds. What a great catch. Once again, the connection between the quarterback and the receivers was perfect.
This is a deadly connection. Rossi to Rinaldi is a very, very difficult to stop. And we discussed it at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, a Division I wide receiver with a Division I quarterback, Italian First Division, but let's remember that Rinaldi's going to the Big Ten.
Yeah, and here we had also a mismatch, physical mismatch, because of Alberto Rinaldi, number 87. Team Italy is 1 meter 92 centimeters, while the defensive back covering Clement Niokindi is just 1 meter 78 centimeters. So it's difficult to cover at Alberto Rinaldi when he can jump and he's so tall. Timeout, I think.
Timeout. Team Italy. Second charge timeout.
So this combo is absolutely lethal, for the opponents.
Very good quarterback in Rossi, who has good precision. But let's remember that Rinaldi is such a great athlete, takes his physical abilities, his size, and got good position on the cornerback. And Rossi put it right there.
Six minutes, 11 seconds left, fourth quarter. The game is sliding down towards the end, with Team Italy actually leading 34-13. And the ball is on the, I would say, 9 yards line.
9 yard line, looks like.
Sometimes when the ball is so far, it's impossible to say the correct spot.
So now, Rossi's waiting for the snap. The ball goes to number 9. The run was stopped by the Norwegian defenders. It was a short gain this time on the play.
Tommaso Tenconi did a good job to hold on to the ball because the handoff was a little bit on his hip.
Yeah.
So
Tenconi is having a very good game so far.
very good all around. He blocked the extra point. Just an exceptional young athlete who has multi talents. So
yeah, he's very versatile.
He can catch the ball. He's a good hard runner, and he also blocks well.
Second down for Italy now. From the shotgun, Rossi gets the snap. He runs, but there is a flag down.
I think we got a false start.
Yes, illegal procedure on the offense.
Yes.
That's the only whistle you can do.
False start. Offense, number 9. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Tommaso Tenconi was called for a false start, which cost 5 yards to
early.
Italy.
Oh, false start? Yeah.
Still second down, but with 4 more yards to get. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game.
We had the whistle.
I think the referee left his microphone on.
Rossi gets a snap. He throws it. No, but he couldn't keep possession of the ball.
Yeah, nice lob thrown by Davide Rossi. And the ball was for the intended wide receiver at Alberto Rinaldi again. He was not able to control the ball. Nothing done. Third down and goal.
Rossi.
Team Italy. Davide Rossi ready for the ball. Tommaso Tenconi, one back in the offensive backfield. Davide Rossi
throws
the
it.
corner.
Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but it was a flag down.
Don't you think he fell on him before he was done?
I think the microphone of our referee is still open, so we can listen. Blows and whistle blows and other commands. Funny moment. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's wait, coach, for the call.
Personal foul, shot block, by the offense, 15-yard penalty, still third down.
Another bloody penalty against Italy. They were called for a chop block and 15 more yards to go.
Yes, Italy is complicating a bit his situation to try to score again. So we were starting from a second down and goal on the 5-yard line. Now
the penalties declined.
Oh, the penalties
have fourth
declined.
down.
So fourth down still on the 9-yard line. 1 down to go for the touchdown or not.
So now the special team is taking the field.
We're gonna go for a field goal.
Yeah, it's a smart choice because the distance is not too long. Jacopo Salsa is ready to kick the field goal. And it's good. So now the score is 37-13. So this drive comes with 3 more points on the board for Italy.
I think we can say that this game is history.
So Italy is ready to kick off the ball and give it back to Norway. I think is ready. Here comes the kickoff. It's returned by number 48. Follows the wedge. And here comes a great tackle by number 83.
By Bernardi. It's his second tackle on special teams. He does a very, very good job. Very fast player and never gives up on the play.
He plays for Vipers Modena in second division. So Norway will start from their own 25 yards. While we have 4 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the game. Mirror, it's a pro receiver set. It's a from the pro set for Norway. Mirror gets the ball, stays in the bucket.
Right. Fakes.
Now he runs, and he gets out of bounds. It's going to be a second and 6 to face for Norway. Once again, a pro set and 3 receivers for Norway. Miro gets the ball, stays in the pocket, under pressure, escapes it, and runs out of bounds once again.
And loses about 2 yards.
Yeah. Well, the defensive front seven is putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
A lot of pressure, lost more than 2 yards, lost about 5. Defensive line is doing a good job.
So it's going to be a third and long.
Meyer has good feet, is very quick, and runs well. So the defensive line is doing a good job to try to.
He throws the ball, and it was caught by number 82.
Nice pitch and catch through a deep out or a comeback.
So it's a first down for Norway. 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the game. So Norway's moving the chains. Miro gets a snap, stays in the pocket. He's under pressure and he throws the ball. No, the ball was nearly intercepted.
Really short. Could have had an interception, but as he was throwing, he was tackled by number 55.
Number 34 slipped, and he couldn't make the interception. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 for Norway. The wind is blowing hard again. We're sorry for the inconvenience. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. Miro gets the ball, stays in the pocket. He throws it down. And the pass is incomplete, but there's also a flag.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Probably a defensive pass interference.
It is pass interference. There was contact. So.
Let's see what's going on. That's what we know.
Pass interference by the defense, number 44, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So Italy was called for a defensive pass interference, which cost them 15 yards and an automatic first down for Norway.
I think the referee probably also looked at the contact before the ball got there. So.
Ball on the midfield. 3:33 to go.
3 minutes and 33 seconds till the end of the game. Mira gets a snap ball.
False start.
False start for against the offense.
False start by the offense, number 82, 5-yard penalty, first down.
pass. Number 80 was wide open.
Number 80 was wide open. It was perfectly caught by his receiver.
Yeah, too much caution now on the coverage by the defensive back. Too much room for the wide receiver to receive the ball and goes for a gain.
Here from the pro set gets a snap. It's a screen pass to number 80 once again. And he's close to the first down. Was tackled right before the marker. So now 3 minutes to the end of the game. Italy is leading 37-13. Second and short, second and inches. Miro gets the ball, another screen pass to number 80. And here comes the first down. Two minutes and 42 seconds to go.
Injury timeout.
First down for Norway. Miller gets a snap, stays in the pocket, he throws to number 88, complete pass. He's pushed out of bounds by number 22. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. Close to the 2-minute warning.
Italy's leaving a lot of space, rightfully so. You know, playing a prevent type defense, and this allows the receivers to have a lot of space in front of them.
With the run, number 31 was a very good run for number 31. Jonas Nordberg was the ball carrier on the last play of the game. So it's the first down for Norway. First and goal. 1 minute and 58 seconds to go in the game. Miro gets a snap, hands it off to number 24. They're very close to the touchdown. The ball will be spotted on the 1 yard line. The clock is running. 1 minute and 37 seconds to go. There is a flag down.
Another illegal substitution call.
Illegal substitution by the defense, number 48, leaving the field through the end zone. Have the distance to the goal, still second down.
So I want to see how you can divide by 2 an inch, because that's the distance between the ball and the goal line. So here comes the ball next to the same place. Illegal substitution of one player for Italy.
Second and goal. They're trying with a sneak. It was a very good goal line stand.
Yeah, nice. Italy has had some good success on the goal line with the goal line defense.
1 minute and 19 seconds to go in the game. And Norway is very close to the goal line.
Norway, this is the third and final timeout.
Norway calls for timeout. It's the last one of the game. To face for Norway. Pro set. Miro gets a snap and he runs on his own, but he's stopped. He's stopped with a great defensive effort, but there's a flag down.
Penalty. Again. 2 penalties. It's gonna make it 1st and goal. Third flag. Looks like 3 unsportsmanlike conducts, which I think there's no need for at this stage of the game, really.
Maybe after the play was over.
Yeah, all 3 of them.
Italy still leading 37-13, virtually 7 on the tournament.
After the play was over, flagrant personal foul, fighting by the defense, number 22. This player has himself disqualified. This penalty will also be half the distance to the goal. After this foul, we have an unsportsmanlike conduct, also against the defense, number 16. This penalty will also be half the distance to the goal. It's this player's first unsportsmanlike conduct. Automatic first down.
So another Italian player was disqualified after the penalty. 2 unnecessary roughness, 2 personal fouls.
This lack of discipline does not help the program at all.
Absolutely.
There's no need. The game is over. It's dumb to fight. It's not very smart at all.
Another flag down.
Delay of game by the offense, snapping the ball before it was ready for play. 5-yard penalty, first down.
This time the penalty is against Norway, a delay of the game. While there are still 1 minute and 12 seconds to go in the game.
We had an ejection.
Number 6, Lars Martin Nielsen caught the TD pass. So now the score is 37-19 while we're waiting for the extra point.
So the score goes 37-19, Viking for the
We're waiting for the extra
This wind is really terrible. Sorry for our TV spectators to hear this interference, but it's very hard to control.
Number 80 is ready for the kick, and the kick is good. So the score is 37-20. 55 seconds to go in the game.
20. Italian offense really made the difference. Rossi and all his receivers are really to be complimented today.
Oh yeah.
The Italian skill position level is very, very good. And unfortunately, this team could not get a little better result than this. Is very unfortunate because quarterback, receiver crew are very, very, very good.
Maybe they deserved a lot more.
Maybe,
a lot
yeah,
better.
maybe they deserved a lot more. You know, they played against Denmark right away, and then had a bad game against Spain. But in any case, this is a good victory for the program.
So Norway is ready to kick the ball back to Italy. Number 80 is ready for the kickoff. Everything is ready, and he kicks it. And Simone.
That's very smart.
Simone Boni decided to call it for a fair catch, so they then decided to return the game, return the ball.
Good, very good, good field by Boni.
Real smart decision.
Good decision, didn't risk, took the ball. Now it's just kneel down and get the victory. Well, Diego, I'd like to thank you very much. I'd like to thank Manfredi and all the crew here on the television, Domenico Scalzo and his crew, for inviting me to do this this commentating. It was a very, very good experience for me. Thank you.
I'd like to thank you and thank the whole crew, Manfredi, Domenico, and the guys. It's an amazing experience. Thank you very much for taking me in.
Thank you, my friends, because you were so kind to be with us and cover this great event.
So Rossi's taking the lead. Clock is winding down. 23 seconds to go in the game. So this game comes to an end. Italy wins 37-20 against Norway. And now we're ready, in a few minutes, we're ready for the MVP ceremony awarding.
Congratulations to the Italian national team for the 7th place. And very, 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 very good tournament and a great job by FIDA.
Rossi, no. Ha cambiato?
For the ceremony. We'll see who's going to be awarded.
Everything is ready for the MVP ceremony here on the 50 yards line. MVP are presented by the BKT sponsor of this event, presenting sponsor.
So Marcus Charles Settering from Norway is awarded with the MVP.
Yes, just a few words for our television streaming. You lost the game, but you got this MVP as an important result for you.
It really is. It shows that I've been able to develop and play as a linebacker, and I'm happy with my result this game.
Congratulations and good luck for you and your team. You did it well, even today.
Thank you very much. It's been a really nice trip.
Thank you, and we will follow with the offensive most valuable players. Stay with me, and we will shake the hands of the two MVP after. Let me invite BKT personnel to give the plate.
Now a quarterback is nominated as the MVP on the offensive side of the ball.
Here we have Davide Rossi, Italian quarterback, offensive MVP for this game. So thank you, Davide. Congratulations. You lead Italy in a great win, 37-20. Finally, the game having the 7th place. Give me a comment about the game.
Wonderful game, beautiful job by offense, by defense, by the staff, and I want to thank everyone. Thank you so much for everyone.
So please, handshake now. It's time to be finally fair after a tough game, and this is family is how we like football is after a tough game, close game with a lot of strength, but finally all our friends, and we are very proud to show you this 2 MVP tonight. It's going to be a final ceremony in the Arcoveggio Stadium where everybody will take place to close this wonderful week. So I will go to catch my next guests, the 2 head coaches and more persons, and I release the 2 MVP now, and I will be back with the line soon. So go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Manfredi, for interviewing the MVPs of the game. And we're having a few more interviews with the coaches. Now we see that the players are shaking hands and hugging after this tough game. The line goes back to Manfredi.
Yes, I don't know if you can hear me and take a shot with the camera. Hopefully, yes. I am with the coach Luca Lorandi again. So the game is over. You won the 7th place. Something is very good that for the entire movement in Italy. Are you happy with this?
Well, I'm happy about the fact that we could close with a win, with a good win, especially from the point of view of the game. We really execute very well. We could balance run and pass, as I said, and that is very significant for us. That means that with a little more time, a little bit more friendly games, this team can really perform. After a very good first game with Denmark, in which we really believe that we could make a step over, so challenge up the big teams, we really had a very poor game with Spain, and that was probably the big mistake of this tournament. Finally, today I've seen what I'm looking for from this team, so I'm very happy about the kids. They really played excellent.
Yeah, offense did a great job balancing pass and run, as you said. And I say good execution, also mixing a bit the plays, because we were running also with wide receivers and the rounds. And Davide Rossi is a good quarterback. Rinaldi is one of the top wide receivers in the league this year. So we can be happy from an Italian point of view.
No, I think we have a good talents. We have to challenge what we have. We really need to play with these guys. The good thing is that normally we should have a portfolio of plays that give us a complete coverage of the field. Unfortunately, sometimes what you want is not what you need, and sometimes it's what you get. So Spain was bad because we didn't execute well.
Yeah, this team probably deserves a better position, but actually it's what we have, and I think Team Italy can be happy for this 7th place. Thank you very much, Coach.
Sure, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. I will catch the Norwegian head coach. Hopefully I'm fully covered by the joy of the Italian team, actually cheering. Both teams are on the sideline to be with their fans. They are supporting them so in a good way and fair manner. So give me 1 minute. I will be back with another guest. for both.
So now Manfredi is ready for another interview.
Yes, I don't know if we are quite free for the camera because everybody is passing in front of us. So is having the Italian polo, but it's okay. It's a good exchange at the end. Memories from the tournament. And so, Coach, now the tournament is over. You got I think a nice game, even you were losing, but what's your experience after this?
Well, you know, it's always painful to lose. That's why we do sports. We want to win and all of that. I will have to say I'm really proud of the offense coming out in the second half, being under 20 points and scoring 20 points. That's offense trying to take the game back, and I think they did. Defense today could not hold. Have to give credit to especially the Italian passing game, which was on point. It must have been 60, maybe even close to 70% completions from the Italians today, and it is very, very hard to beat when you do that in the passing game. So,
yeah, you're right. You had the chance in the third quarter to score and reopen the game, but. And Italy was doing 3 and out as well, so was a moment that probably something could happen, but finally doesn't.
That's exactly what happened, and a costly penalty on our part gave away the field position we were about to be getting on a special team there, and then they got the first down when they were supposed to punt and did a really bad punt, and so. But that's what football is like. It's a small margins, and we've had a great experience here in Bologna. I want to thank everybody, especially want to thank our Norwegian fans up in the stands. They've been tremendous for all 3 games, the parents, the families. So, again, thank you all.
They did a terrific job supporting you along this week, so we thank you them as well, because having those people on the stands is always wonderful for us.
That's great. We heard them all game, all 3 games we've heard them. They've been with us all 3 games, so.
That's how to be in the game, like parents from the stands. Thank you very much, Coach Jürgen. And from the field now is all. You can go ahead to close these connections. We will be again in 24 minutes because we have another game. So please run to close. From Manfredi now is all.
So thank you very much, Manfredi. And the final score is Italy 37. Norway 20, and from Diego Antonini and Coach Vincent Alcondizzo and Manfredi.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.
Have a good day. Thank you.